It is time to pick up your weapons and fight. Welcome one and all, my name is Casey and I am playing through Total War, trying to understand this game. So this is an easy playthrough, but your hints, your tips and your advice is always welcome, and I do try to take it on board as best I can. Now I say this in every video, but I'm going to put this near the beginning of this video for new viewers. With this series, I record these episodes in batches, so any advice that you may give me in this episode, I might not implement until like 3 or 4 episodes into the future. Not only that, I'm also playing a private world to also get a bit more adept, where I could take some time and just read over everything back and forth. So if I don't apply your advice here, it may apply to a situation in there. I am learning and I do take it on board and I do appreciate all of the advice. Now, in the last episode, we left off where I was trying to get these guys to confederate, and I decided I was just going to take them out. We was just going to mop the floor with them. I'm going to give them a couple more chances to maybe try to get up here. I'm kind of hoping that might be what they go for, and we can end up in that situation because the game crashed on me last time. But these guys went around here and they went to here. I raised a force here, I hired a bunch of mercenaries, and I was going to defend it. I was looking quite forward to that battle. I thought it'd be a very interesting battle. But then my game crashed. And when I loaded up, the save was just before that turn. Now, I typically make a habit of saving like every turn, but I must not have saved at that point. But anyway, let's give them a turn, and I'm going to hand it over to Pongo for a little bit. So, Pongo, take it away.
Enjoying the content? Then consider subscribing. Leave us a like, and if you're feeling extra generous, support us on Patreon so we can buy some Scooby snacks. Thanks.
Now this is what I want. Wow, they've got a lot of men. They've got a lot of men. They've got about 1,240 more than we do. And for some reason we are going to lose this battle according to the computer. Yet, oh, they've got some chosen. They've got some chosen. They've got some good men here. But I think we got better. I think we can do this. I think we got this. How many cavalry we got? We got 5 units of cavalry, and they've got 2 units of cavalry there, and a lot of cavalry there. Okay, they've got quite a lot of cavalry, so we need to be very careful. But I'm going to talk about 2 things real quickly. First of all, we're going to totally do this battle. This might be this whole episode, this battle. So let me know down below what I should have done in this situation. Number 2, I always say hand it over to Pongo. That dog that you see in the intro clip was my dog. His name was Pongo. He was the bestest of dogs that you could ever hope for. He was lovely, he was friendly. I grew up with a very violent dog in my life. I was petrified of dogs. But Pongo was massive, and I mean huge. He was hyperactive, and he jumped up here. And he never once made me feel afraid of dogs. He taught me that dogs are lovable creatures. He meant so much to me, but unfortunately he passed away last year. And having him do that little bit at the beginning of my channel, it keeps him alive for me, and it's a way of having him a part of me still moving forward. So I hope you guys enjoy him as much as I enjoy watching him. I watch that back every single time I edit the episodes. So I really do like that. Okay, we don't want to auto-resolve. We could retreat, but we are going to fight this on the battlefield. This is going to be a tough fight. They are the aggressors, so hopefully they bring their A game to me. Oh, wow. This is open territory. This is very bad. Like, look at this. This is disastrously bad. Okay, so I got to think about how I'm going to set my units out here. So every battle that I've done before this, I've taken my approach to it, how I would approach to it. But in this battle, I'm taking on advice that I've been given from 2 different people. There was a comment that suggested to put my spears at the front and have the swords on the flank. And then, when they engage the spears, to close the swords around and sandwich them either side. Then we can utilize the cavalry to smash them from behind. Now, my brother recommends putting the slingers behind the spears, as opposed to in front. I usually put them in front, have them fire, and then when the enemy gets close, I move them back. But he says that this disrupts their formation here, and makes it difficult for these to actually get an attack in. So I'm going to try it a little bit differently on this one. I want to tell them to not fire at will. And also, like, I want to play around with this. Like, we've got formations, we've got columns, we've got group controls. But melee mode units, what's this? Toggle guard mode. This will put your troops on the defensive. Guard mode makes your men hold position. Even if an enemy unit routs, your men will remain in position and hold the line. That's actually what we want. That's pretty good. Shield screen. Nope, that doesn't work out. Cavalry counter tactics. Okay, so like some of these things, highlight all. Okay, that highlights every single unit. Okay. So we can defend like a shield wall here. It's limited speed though. I do apologize about clearing my throat, guys. I've been battling a throat infection over the past month, and it's mostly gone, but there are still a little bit of phlegm in my throat from time to time. But yeah, so it's just this. It's just to hunt down the enemy cavalry. We are our own cavalry. So I've gone ahead and I've put some cavalry here, but I've kept our best cavalry over here. Our heroic riders along with our veteran riders here. Because I've got a feeling that they're going to like come this way to try to go for these guys, and then we can just like launch an attack out of here. Although now I'm thinking about it, like that is a good tactic, but also like, could I utilize one unit of slingers there? Because realistically, I'm not going to get too many shots in with these guys before the enemy get to us. Whereas these, might be able to utilize them a little bit better. I don't know if these units will get discovered this close. Because, yeah, do they have it? These guys don't have it. Okay, there we go. They're hidden. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So the first one is that. So I'm actually going to, like, group him separately. So if this battle goes bad, I have everyone else to blame but myself for a change. Not my fault. Okay. We'll start out with our slingers. They are the aggressors, so they're going to attack us. Levy Freeman, sword band. I kind of want to focus on it. Enemy reinforcements are approaching. I want to focus fire on the sword band to begin with. That's going to be the best thing. I wish there was a way I knew how to move my army in unison like this forward. That's one of the reasons why I'm making this series, so that I can better understand the game. Enemy units are approaching. They're approaching. They're almost here. I'm trying my... Oh, they're moving. They're going a different route. Okay. You want to be careful. I'm going to slow the battle down a little bit to give me time to react. Yeah, they're moving in with their cavalry on this side. Look, we got to be careful. Okay, we want those guys to loose there. Meanwhile, we want to wait for these guys. Okay, we want the cavalry unit, these guys. I know they're going to get close. Our hidden units have been discovered. Okay. Charge! Okay, we can speed the battle back up now. Charge! We want to be careful, though. Yeah, they're maneuvering more cavalry. We've also got cavalry engaging here, as well as here. So I'm going to somewhat try to assist. Oh, our cavalry has been caught. Look at that, our cavalry has been caught. But their cavalry is in the back. Look at that. Okay. Look at that, they've lost almost all of their cavalry over here. But our cavalry is not doing too well here. Actually, it's not doing too bad. Okay, you guys go there. Why are my units moving? Stop it. Rearrange yourself like so. Charge these guys. Heavy chariots. Oh, that's not good. What we need to do... Yeah, these are going to catch us. Okay, this did not go well. You can actually come and assist over this side. We'll worry about the center line in a moment. We first need to break... Need to break their cavalry. Okay. How are they doing? So far, so good. Charge these guys. These chariots. Yeah, these are... No, they're not. They're the heroic riders. That's totally okay. Okay. What do we got here? We've got some very heavy melee cavalry still. But that's about it. Yeah, they're moving their spears in. Oh, they're going to hit us in the back. That's not good. Where are you guys going? Get back over here. Stop running away on me. Why are these guys moving? They shouldn't be moving. Okay, we need to hurry up and break these guys. Oh, crap, our swords are losing. Charge those guys down. We'll group these guys together now. So, I am losing control of this battle. So, I did not implement that information that was given to me as well as I could have. I feel like I should have kept my original strategy that I normally go with. We want to make sure we charge. Charge! And again, we're not doing too bad, I suppose. Got to be careful of these guys. Screen is growing dim. Oh, these heroic riders are not going down. Wait, why are you guys moving? I do not like the idea that there's spears getting in there. Wait, why do you keep selecting those guys? No. Oh, we lost a unit of cavalry. Keep selecting units I'm not wanting to get to select. Is that because I've grouped them poorly? Yes, I think I grouped them poorly. Doesn't matter, they're routing anyway. We took a heavy loss here. More so than we probably should have. But I would... Spear band. Gotta get those guys out of there. I mean, I think we've got this under control. I just gotta make sure my general doesn't die. Yeah, now the spears are turning around. Come on, come on, come on. They're breaking. This battle is going to turn in our favor. It didn't go as well as I would have liked, for sure. But it's definitely turning in our favor. I mean, I suppose it held in the end. Maybe it was me mismanaging this? End battle. I mean, I feel that that was very bad. We lost a lot of forces there. Too many for my liking. That did not go well. We will release the captives.
Your next command?
But, I need to pull back. I need to pull back because my forces are not good enough to take these guys on. They're probably going to recruit. They're going to recruit forces faster than I can replenish them. Which is unfortunate. It might be time that we actually start genuinely thinking about raising a second force here. Because I'm going to need 2. But then again, we don't have that much income coming in. Nope, I think it's best that we don't raise another force just yet. We are still stealing food, yep. And this place is still not very good on food, but it's well enough that it's going to survive. Okay, Nation, none of this stuff is interesting. What can we do here? Like, Nothing I think here is going to boost us financial-wise anyway. I mean, we've got the Breath and Gains Edict, which is more up here. We could do this. 100. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. 100 from agriculture, 100 from agriculture, 200 from livestock. So we want to go down the cattle ranch, for sure. Cattle pens. That's probably worth doing, as is upgrading that. And I don't really see the point in upgrading this at the moment. Do we want 6 food? I mean, we could get more food. It is what I'm planning to do with this settlement anyway, is food. We want that food. So we'll go ahead and just see where this turns. Oh, right. I have unassigned things. Was that you? That was indeed you. Traits. I can't upgrade that. Okay. So what we've got? We got 6% cap. That might be very good. Defense. +1. Minus 5% recruitment cost and plus 5% weapon damage inflicted by all army units. That one seems like a good. We don't actually have chariots. So I'm thinking like this one. 5% weapon damage inflicted by all army units. Seems like the best one to take there, in my opinion. I'm not done with this settlement. We are going to take it. Maybe they'll want peace. They're moving up here. Look at that. Okay, one of your family members is being blackmailed. Counter the rumors. I don't have the funds to... How can I help? I do not have the funds. Consequence, their demands were refused and your character's reputation has been tarnished by the rumors that they have spread. Oh no. That's not good. See, these guys are here. This is exactly what happened last time. They've got some chosen swords, so... Reluctantly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise a force here. We could raise a fleet because it wants us to raise a fleet, but I don't really want to utilize a fleet. And I think we'll just go with... like... this guy. The effect here, look at that. Minus 9% upkeep calm. Army only, yeah, like... Let's go with raise army. We'll give you some cavalry. And since I'm not going to get the chance to recruit many units in time for this, we will hire just a few mercenaries for now. That's going to give us a fair force here to be reckoned with. And do I want to like level this guy up? How much do I really want to put into this? Probably a fair bit, to be honest. So, do we recruit units here? That's the question. And I feel like I do want to put units into this, so let's go with the Chosen Spear Band. We'll go with 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that'll be that for now. We'll come back to recruiting here when it's actually turn. Oh, you are not... We're not researching any... I thought I had something that was researching for quite a little bit of time there. I want to continue down this route. So large defense. This one, yes, because I want to get this gold up so we're making more profits. Let's end our turn. I almost guarantee these guys will try to attack us, if not withdraw. But either way, we are going to wipe them out. We are going to finally unify it. Okay, raise a fleet at the following settlement. Oh, I don't really want to do that. Foreign trader, we've had this before. This time we'll let him trade. We chose a different edict last time, a different choice. Yeah, these guys are over there. Our forces are, for the most part, replenished. I think they're replenished enough to... Oh, wait, these guys have got new forces. What have they got garrisoned here as well? They got no food. What? Oh, they got rid of the building. They got rid of the building. Chosen Sword Band 2. 1 painted ones, farmers and slingers. How are my slingers, though? My slingers almost completely replenished. One more turn. One more turn, and then we shall deal with it. Okay. So here we'll recruit some more units. I'm going to recruit 4 slingers here. And then 2 ballista. Oh, I cannot recruit anymore. Okay, we'll just recruit the 4 slingers, and then I can get rid of these slingers. We can actually get rid of those. We don't need them anymore. We've got better. So, yeah. I've got a feeling this is going to be detrimental to our treasury. We will not be making much money. But, nevertheless... Oh, now they're moving. Now they're off elsewhere. I mean, a concealed agent has been found. We know that. Deter the following army in battle. The will of Andreas. It wants us to take these guys out. Which is probably a good idea. But the only real force I have to deal with this is these guys. And that's not going to be an option. So, we're at a point where I feel comfortable. This is what we were here for this episode. We were here to take them out. We are going to assault this. Yeah, we are going to assault this. We're going into battle. We're going to fight. It is time to pick up your weapons and fight. Fog, I actually want it to be dry and clear so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, this is actually a pretty good place to be. So let's get this into formation. Put the spears. Actually, no, don't put the spears there. I'm going to be making use of slingers a lot within this battle. So, sword band. Group you together. Because I'm hoping that maybe we can slip down this avenue over here. With the swords. So, let's put some over there. We can also utilize the cavalry over this side as well. And... yeah, most part, like, let's take the swords in this direction as well. And we'll keep the spears over here. If I can lock this in and then get around this way, we're in a good place. Let's start the battle. Let's move our slingers forward. I want to hopefully get them within range. Do not fire at will. Because I feel like we can probably take out a fair few of their soldiers. Okay, we need to... oops, that's the wrong button. Move forward just a tad more, guys. I hear like a bunch of commotion over here. So our first avenue of attack is definitely going to be these guys. Are they moving like further back? I'm hoping that they don't come out to attack us. Okay. The Levy Freemen are within range. And shoot. Fire, guys. How many have they got? They got 160. Okay, let's see what this volley does. First volley coming in. And that's 2 down. This is what I like when they do this, when they rearrange their troops. Okay. Now let's target the Levy Freemen. And again, they just move it. I've noticed that they do this a fair bit. I also want to make sure that our guys aren't running towards them. No, guys, don't go forward. Stay back. Where was that? Like formation, withdraw. Nope. Toggle melee mode. Toggle guard mode. What does guard mode do again? Guard mode makes your men hold position. That's what we want. That's what we want. That's the one. Fire! Come on, loose those arrows. Well, not the arrows. Throw those sticks. I mean, we might not even take out an entire unit here, but it's still men that we're taking down nonetheless. Now, I've tried before to get my men up here and fire down, but I've never been able to pull that tactic off. See, I love it when they move around. We might be able to just take out these 3 units without much issue. Especially if they keep moving them back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. There we go, look, they've lost already 30 men. And we haven't lost a single one yet. We're doing well. I mean, they're losing current combat, but it's when they move their guys back and forth, they lose so many then. We've got to be careful of our ammunition, but we're doing alright on the ammo. We're not doing too bad on the ammunition. Fire at these guys. Those guys are routing, I think. Yeah, they're routing. They're running away. They're just done. They're like, no, I don't want no more. I'm done with it. I'm out of here. See you bye. That's what we want. Now, I got to figure out like how these tactics are going to work on a harder difficulty, which is going to be an incredibly fun second playthrough when we play on a harder difficulty. I want to do the next campaign that I do. I'm probably going to play one of the other factions, maybe Egypt. I've played them before and I quite like them. But I want to try and make the game balanced so it's even. Not in my favor, not in the computer's favor, but it's fair and even down the board. So I got to kind of try and figure out what settings to use for that. Okay. Now they're moving their slingers up, which is not a good idea, so... Oh, jeez! When did that happen? I didn't even realize that they had looped around. Oh, this is bad. I didn't even notice that they got around there. Oh no. It was bad. Attack! We need to wipe them out. Oh, this was bad. This did not go well. I mean, we're chasing them down, but... Time to move in. Formations are crumbling. Strategy is changing. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. You. I can't select them because they're... Okay. Select those guys there. You target those guys. We should win. That was stupid of me. I wasn't paying close enough attention. I was too invested in watching my guys take them out that I didn't realize we'd been flanked. Oh, that was a mistake. But they don't have like much left at all. They're really, really low on what they do have. Okay. We're going to move the cavalry around there. We're also going to move the swords around there. And you guys that did so well. You did so well. We're going in. Where's the cavalry gone? We've also got these swords here that we can utilize as well, I suppose. Oh, they've got a lot more left than what I thought. Okay, that somewhat changes my tactic. Okay, cavalry. Charge a little bit faster for me. That would be nice. What do they got over here? Yeah, not too bad. Okay. What do they got back here? Alright, we got a couple of avenues that we can try here. We want to utilize as best we can. Charge! What's this? Very heavy melee cavalry. We gotta be careful of those heroic riders. But I want to do a little bit of damage. As best I can. Okay, we can utilize our slingers. I didn't mean to do that. Come on, these slingers need to go down. Painted ones. Okay, this is what we don't want. Get our cavalry out there. Target. Okay, our cavalry is moving. That's good. They've got chosen sword band too. Okay, you guys. So they always go down there. You're on guard mode, right? Okay. Fire at the cavalry. We're doing well. We're pincering them in. We're holding that front line. We're also taking a little bit of damage. Have they lost any of their cavalry? No, we are shooting at them. Hopefully they lose some. Yeah, they're moving back now. Look, maybe that would get them in the back. I didn't take out one. I suppose it did one. Okay, we want to... See, I don't think I'm going to be able to get my riders around there. That's a very long and tall ask. Let's get those guys around there. I don't think it's going to be too much. Fire at the slingers! If we can close this in, it'd be good. Once this line crumbles, I think we'll be in a better situation. But I definitely need to learn better how to use my units. How's these guys doing? They're taking their sweet time getting around. But ultimately, this line is like pretty much taking these guys out. We ain't got much more left here. And then we'll close this gap in for sure. Anything for the gods now. Send them over there. Okay, these guys are running away. These slingers won't last long. They're moving cavalry in. I actually want their cavalry in this mix. Chosen spear band, go. Come on, these slingers that are running away can't be dealing much damage. Okay, slingers, slingers, slingers. Give me my slingers. Target the heroic riders. Okay, we're doing all right, I'd say. I know I'm not talking much. I'm trying to somewhat focus, which I think is you know, detrimental to this. Righty then, let's get moving. These guys are going to go down here. We're going to chase these down. These are engaging now, which is good. Slingers. Oh no, we're being closed in on. We don't want that. That's all right. We have a tactic in place. Most of their spears are engaged here anyway. Okay, you guys, just halt. I don't really want to risk. How much are we doing on ammo? We're good on ammo. Fire back there. Target those slingers. Halt your production of firing shit. I do not want my guys being taken out. Yeah, they're moving their heroic riders, which there's not much left of them. I believe our cavalry, not our cavalry, our missiles, our slingers, I think they're responsible for that. I'm going to continue because I haven't seen that the enemy general is dead. And I want to take out the enemy general. I want to make sure that their army is gone. They don't have an army here today. They moved their army out. And they're just going to flee. Like, I think this is over anyway. Territory's ours regardless. It doesn't look like we're going to get their general. So I believe we can just like go to menu and quit battle, end battle. How did we do? Okay, we didn't lose too many. I think a lot of what we lost was the slingers. Yeah, we lost a lot of slingers and a little bit of spears. We did all right, actually. I was worried that my mistakes were going to add up, but it turns out that we did really well. We will raise it to the ground. We have a new territory, which means we finally, well, we control this province as the most part. We need to fix, fix, and fix. We'll go with a pit mine, and we'll go with a, what does this well do? Like 100 go from wealth, well, from entertainment, and then from agriculture, no. Like, let's go with a sacred enclosure. We can then further boost what we're getting from this province quite a lot. These guys aren't going to last very long. They're probably going to attack one of our settlements. But I did want to confederate them, but I wanted the British Isles even more. So, let's see where things go on the next turn. This faction hasn't been destroyed yet. They are definitely going to do something. Like, they're moving that force elsewhere. These guys are going somewhere. Foreign trader. Okay, we know about this. We've had this before. What are these? How did these guys get? Did they hire a bunch of mercenaries? They must have hired a bunch of mercs. Not cool. We're going to release these guys. And then what we're going to do is we're going to recruit. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those I want. That's our funds done. We're going to have to spend a bit of time becoming an economical power in the near future. But everything here is looking good. Do we want to move these guys? This place is not up to scratch, is it? Like, where is it? Iska. What do we got? We got, yeah, look at that. The men aren't here. The men aren't doing well here. So, let's try assassination. Oh, chances is that's very poor. Let's not try assassination. Let's see what they are going to do. I've got a feeling they're probably going to attack us. They can hire all the mercs that they want. I don't think they're going to have an army that's big enough to take the capital city. Yeah, like, look at that. They've got no chance against us. Battle deployment, strength of your forces. So let's just auto-resolve this. We're going to go with an aggressive stance. Just be done with you. And we release the captives here. They attacked, but they left. Defeat the following army in battle. Mission successful. Fantastic news. Research technology in the following category. Druid Council. Okay. Which is one's that? Druid Council. There we go. So, yeah, let's get that. 5% from all wealth. How are these guys doing? Not very good. This army is not good enough to take those out for sure. But I don't think they're going to be a threat. We could move this army about. But we are still sort of recruiting them. And I do want to recruit a siege equipment. So we're going to move them. Then we'll... what's this got first of all? Just a few spears. You don't have much to defend yourself with though, do you? We got slingers. And we've got... Oh, right. This is not a lot. Probably should not have moved you guys. But hey, oh, it is what it is. Can't do much now. We can probably... Like... Nothing here grants us anything to put there. So if they do attack, we'll just have to deal with it. As you do. Upgrade those. I feel like we're doing alright. Let's end the turn and see... Oh, unassigned skill. Was it this lady, wasn't it? Yes. From that battle. Yeah, let's upgrade what we've already got since we're working with it. Okay, let's see how this turns out now. hopefully things go in our favor and they don't try to attack that settlement. They're going for round 2. Auto-resolve. Aggressive stance. They are done for. Their only move is to try and take Wales from me. Which they're not going to try and do. Oddly enough. Okay, this guy has a 5 in is it Zeal? Yes. So we want to make sure we're using a Zeal skill. Plus 2 to the Zeal, plus 10 charge bonus for units. Ramming bonus for units. Let's go with the charge bonus. I feel that benefits us better. As for my mistake over here when I move these guys, let's put them back just in case these try to attack. How are we doing here? We're doing alright. These guys are suffering damage. There's not much left of them. So what do I want here? Like, I feel like... like, maybe... I feel 4 units of those instead of the slingers. Like, as I say, this is going to be like the besieging army. I want to combine these 2 armies together and you move them as sort of like one, if you will. I know you can't combine them and have an army of 40, but I mean, move them together and they'll both have it. This one will be the first one to go that takes down the wall, and then we've got the one with the slingers, which means I want some veteran riders in here. And I can't recruit that many, so we'll just go with 1 unit of, I feel like that's probably the better option here. No upgrades to be done there, no funds to do them with. Same up here. Okay, let's see. I want to make sure that they are trampled into dust before we end off the episode, but I am looking at the time, and I'm probably quite long on this episode as it is. And it doesn't look like they're going to attack. You have completed a technological advancement, giving you an advantage. We completed that objective. That's brilliant. I have been focusing a lot of my sort of area of expertise here. Let's go ahead and get the trench mine up and running a bit more. And... you know, like, I keep looking at these. 16% wealth from all sources. So let's go with that one. Which one was that again? That was the, nope, that was, Rosemeta. The Rosemeta one. Where are you? Where are you? You're there. Let's go with that one. I feel like this way we're going to be generating a lot of funds. I'm going to spend some time just getting our funds up and running. Make sure that we have a good enough force and that we have the economy to back an expedition. But I am going to be bringing this episode to a close here. We have unified Britannia now. We have Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and England. The only one that didn't really have a settlement was the Isle of Man. It doesn't actually have one on it, unfortunately. But there's nothing I can do about that. We didn't have this one here either. But that's going to do it, guys. So as I always say in these videos, your hints and tips are always welcome, so give them down below. Let me know what I did wrong, let me know what I did right, and then I can learn from it. But as always, guys, I am KC, and today I have given you the best of me.